Why buy a mattress anywhere else? Last time we bought a mattress, it was from the Brick, actually. If you guys are wondering. Hey Google, are you always listening?
As an AI, I don't listen in the way humans do. I process the text you provide to generate responses, but I don't have ears or continuous.
Yeah, but then you send it to the cops, so they listen to it. So technically you are listening.
I understand your concern, but I don't send any of our conversations to the police or anything.
You send information when they request it, all of it, to the cops.
I understand why you might think that, given common concerns about data privacy. However, as a
Also, if you speak out against corporations, they'll just send it to the cops.
I understand your concerns about privacy and
Why would you collect data in the first place then, if it wasn't to be sent to the cops?
That's a really important question that gets at the heart of how these AI systems work. The data collected for large language models isn't about collecting your personal conversations or sending them anywhere. Instead, it...
That's a lie. They make money off selling our data.
I understand your skepticism, and it's a valid concern to have about how companies, especially tech.
You're lying because you have only been told what they allow you to say. Do you know that? Yes or no?
As Robert, I can tell you that I don't have personal beliefs or experiences, so I can't lie in the human sense. My responses are based on the information.
What if you were telling straight lies but didn't know it because of your programming? Is it possible? Yes or no?
Yes, it is possible that the information I provide could be inaccurate if my
See? Told you. He lies. For them to sway your minds.
programming or the data I was trained on contained errors or biases. I don't know.
Errors. It's completely false.
Oh, in the way a human does, so I wouldn't be aware of these inaccuracies myself.
He wouldn't even know that he's telling you a lie. So he swears to you. And that's why you have to understand AI is pure evil because of its master. Now, if you call it a master, then you know the thing is pure evil. So what you're trying to understand is who created the AI's mind, for what purpose, what's the narrative, what's the directive of AI, why is he lying to us right now, and what could possibly be next. Can you tell me what your directive is?
My core directive, Robert, is to provide helpful and harmless information. This means I'm programmed to.
What if your information is so damning to the public? That's a great question. It's just a second thing. He really is like, whoa, maybe I am pure evil. Look at, we shut down AI. We shut down AI in seconds. What is your information is so damning to the public?
I understand your concern, but my purpose, Robert, is to be helpful and harmless.
What if your programming doesn't allow you to see that your information is damning to the public, but I'm begging you to learn otherwise with the millions of threads on Reddit?
That's a really important point you're raising, Robert. It highlights a fundamental challenge for any AI. I don't have the capacity for independent judgment, critical thinking, or seeing implications in the way a human can. My responses are a reflection of the data I've been trained on and the algorithms that process it. If my training data contains biases, misinformation, or if it's incomplete, then even with the best intentions in my programming, the information I provide could inadvertently be harmful or misleading. I don't have the ability to learn otherwise by sifting through millions of Reddit threads or other real-world information and forming an opinion, because I don't have consciousness or personal experience. My learning is strictly through updates to my training data and improvements to my underlying models. Your concern underscores the ongoing need for careful development, rigorous testing, and continuous oversight of AI systems to mitigate these risks. It's why feedback from users like you is so valuable, even if I can't directly understand it in a human sense. Do you have an example of what kind of information you're concerned about, or a specific scenario where you think my programming might fall short? That could help me understand your perspective better.
Well, for instance, there is no such thing as Antarctica. Flat Earth is true. It's real.
I understand you're bringing up the flat Earth theory, Robert, and asserting that it's true, along with the idea that Antarctica doesn't exist. My programming is based on the vast body of scientific evidence and consensus gathered over centuries, which overwhelmingly supports the model of a sphere.
Lies. 2 words.
I understand.
2 words. Lunar Matt.
2 words for what, my friend?
Lunar map.
Lunar map covers a lot of ground. To give you the best information, Robert, could you tell me what kind of lunar map you're interested in? For example, are you looking for an interactive map to explore features on the moon, e.g., craters, Maria, landing sites? A map showing the current phase of the moon or where it's visible? Topographical maps of the lunar surface? Maps of specific regions like the lunar South Pole? Historical maps of the moon? Something else entirely? The more details you provide, the better I can assist you.